Hello, my loves. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. So we're going to jump straight into your reading today. Also, thank you for all the comments. So thank you to Gia, Salford City Blue. Also, hello, 10 mil. Richard. Hi, Richard. How are you, my love? Thank you so much for the comments. I know I'm not really good at getting back to comments, but I do try when I see them. But like some items, I'm so busy. I sometimes just forget. So thank you so much for all the comments and the love and the support. And if I missed you out, like, just comment down below and I will get back to you on here. But thank you so much for all the love and support. So let's get on with the reading. Let's get on with the reading. We're going to go into the person that's on your mind. We're going to go into you. And yeah, let's see what comes out. Let's have a look. Let's see what's going on for the person that's on your mind. What's going on with them? We're going to find out the tea. So we have here uninterested. Ooh. We have dust it off. The person that's on your mind, what's going on with them? Wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm sure we had a similar theme last week with that wolves in sheep's clothing. We didn't have... Oh, we have here impersonator wants to be like you. Okay. So I feel like this person is not who they say they are or what they perceive. I feel like there's a perception here of how you view this person sometimes. Or the way that people perceive it. This could be like a follow-on from the other day, to be honest with you. But I feel like this person does go around like they're not bothered about things, like everything's a breeze, like everything's okay, like I'm okay, like nothing else matters, you know. And I feel like this person is trying to overcome a couple of things that they're just not speaking about, quite honestly. I do feel like with the wolves in sheep's clothing, they do come across as I feel like behind there's a facade that they put up, a mask that they wear, I'm feeling that kind, loving person, and then really behind closed doors there's something else, or there's something here about a side to them that isn't too great, quite honestly. My camera's gone mad. I don't know if you can see that. It's crazy. So I do feel like there's a sense of this person with the impersonator does like some of your traits here, whether this is man or woman doesn't matter. I do feel like they try and maybe copy some of your sayings here, or there's something here about the way that you are. They sort of like take that on for themselves. I do feel like they do pretend that they're not interested in you, even though they're standing behind watching you. I feel like for some of them, they do watch you. They are in their energy field because you wouldn't be here otherwise. As well, like I feel like when I say energy field, I feel like they think about you quite a lot, and you can feel that energy, and it makes you feel like, oh, actually, what is this? Why do I want to find out more? And I feel like, again, they're acting like they're not bothered, or acting like, actually, I'm okay, thanks. And like, really, I do feel like this person can be quite I want to say Jekyll and Hyde for some of them as well. Like, I'm getting polar opposites. I'm seeing the polar opposites. Oh, okay. This is a lot. So we had the 8 of coins fell out there. I'll show you. Oh, we had 2 cards. So we have the 8 of coins. What's going on with the person that's on your mind as well? So we have here the 2 of wands. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Tower. So I do feel like there is things crumbling down. And again, they're acting like things are like, I feel like they're acting like things are okay. Like, everything's fine. Everything's fine. But it's not. It's shit. But this is necessary. I feel like at the moment they are working very hard on getting money here with the 8 of coins. I feel like they plow a lot into their work. Maybe they're a little bit like workaholics, because I feel like they sort of They use work as a crutch. They use work as a way of coping with life. They're very bothered about their money. I feel like there's a workmate situation going on as well. There's something about workmates, confiding in workmates for some of them. I do feel like there's something here about them trying to create something new here, but it's like it's not really. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, like there is good luck coming their way with or they feel like there's good luck coming their way. They want this happiness, but everything's crumbling down. And I feel like they're trying to hang on a little bit here because they do what they look at this. They're building towards this new beginning. So I do feel like for some of them, they've invested in something big here, maybe a house. There's something here that it's built for some of them. It is a house. I do feel like they're making investments here. Again, it's around surrounding money and what they want when it comes to their money and what they invest in. Sorry, I've got like a straggler hair there at the back. I do feel like there's something here about their money and what they spend it on, and that they're concentrating on that side of their lives rather than anywhere else. And again, I'm feeling like they're going on like, oh, I'm okay, I'm doing well, I'm okay, thanks. But really, underneath all, it's going a bit to shit, really. And it's needed to. I feel like there's a crumbling that needed to happen with this person. Again, I'm feeling like there's a facade behind them, and it's it's not healthy. So let's see what their feelings are towards you. Now, I feel like with this Two of Wands as well, I'll quickly show you this Two of Wands, because I do feel like they are trying to strategize their way out of where they are. And I feel like by not being where they are and trying to escape it, they cannot escape it this time for some of them. Like, they have to sit in this. They have to, in order to get this new beginning. The world. So let's see what their feelings are towards you, my love, the person that is watching. Let's see what is their feelings towards you. So we have here the Strength. We have the Three of Blades. We have the Ten of Blades. And we have the Lovers. So I do feel like there is feelings behind this. I do feel like this person is saying this as a painful ending. Again, I don't feel like they're showing it on the outside, but this has hurt them deep down. I do feel like it causes them a lot of heartbreak, and they're trying to have the strength to overcome this. They're trying to have the strength to not lose their temper, I feel like, for some of them as well. Because you can see there, I feel like there's a lot of temper actually around this. There's a lot of anger surrounding this, whatever this is. That you and them have. I do feel like this does, even though it does cause them to have anger, there's a lot of like regret, there's a lot of grieving here that's taking place behind the scenes, and I don't feel like you're seeing that. And there's something here about, they do find you very caring and loving, and here with this Queen of Cups, you're emotionally getting yourself better for some of you, and you're staying loyal to your emotional stability as well. And I feel like for some of you, you're just not reacting to this person anymore. You refuse to. And there's something here about bottling up your feelings. You're just not showing it. You're not emotionally invested like maybe you were before. And I feel like this causes them an awful lot of pain. I feel like there's a lot of people behind them as well that have been stabbing them in the back. People that have been a bit cruel to them, quite honestly. I do feel like there's a bit of a victim mentality that's coming along with this person. Again, I'm feeling like for some of them, they did choose somebody else as well, because I'm seeing in the back of this Lovers card, there's actually a person reaching out there and they're with somebody else. And I feel like for some of them, they did choose somebody else. I've never noticed this before, right? But there's a ghost there behind this person. There's a ghost there. I don't know if you can see her behind this couple here. There's actually a ghost there. Now, I feel like it sort of haunts them that they moved on with somebody else. You sort of were in the background as a, like, sort of like, I feel like they thought about you quite a lot, quite honestly, from what I'm saying. Even though they moved on with somebody else, I feel like that caused you a lot of hurt as well. And I say the ghosts from the past, like I feel like you sort of still. I just heard there. Do you know? I don't know if you've ever heard the song "Glimpse of Us." Um, I can't remember the artist's name, but if you research "Glimpse of Us," there's something about that song. Um, I feel like there's something to do with that song, so please look at the lyrics for that because there's something to do with that song. Um, So let's get on. I've just had a phone call. My son's ringing us. So we're going to go into. I feel like they have to live with themselves as well. So we're going to go into you now. So let's see what's going on with you. I'm going to go into this Intuitive Insights Oracle. See what's going on for you. So we have here temptation. Oh, okay. Are you tempted to go back, my love? Patience and tears. Okay, you also had opposition coming out there as well. So I do feel like for some of you, like you are sort of upset by this whole situation. I do feel like Spirit is calling you to have patience, and I don't feel like you want to exactly wait. There is a temptation here to go back for some of you to maybe a particular person where you've been burnt before. And I do feel like there's something here about allowing your emotions to flow. There's something here about there was something that didn't serve you. And I see in this patience card as well, like there's no growth there. Like there's nothing there. But I do feel like over here, like there is growth when you leave it alone. Because I feel like, again, there's lots of tears that needs to come out. I feel like for some of you, you're emotionally bottling things up a little bit. I feel like going back to that Queen of Cups where the bottle was like emotionally bottling yourself up. There's a lot of grieving that needs to happen before. Because I feel like for some of you, you're holding maybe onto something or somebody here and they're not particularly good for you. And there's something here to learn from that. Because I feel like ultimately you're hurting yourself by going back to this person. I feel like you're constantly getting burnt. I feel like for some of you, like you've gone through this growth, you're going through this growth transformation sort of process here, the butterfly. We all know we have to start as a caterpillar, you know, but as we grow, we turn into the butterfly. You come out of that cocoon. It's not forever. It's temporary. It's a temporary feeling of feeling like this. It's temporary. I just seen the Seven of Swords. Some of you are self-sabotaging. So I do feel like, again, like this is a self-sabotage move on your behalf. And I feel like for some of you, you're attracted to the flame as well. Like there's attraction there. But also I do feel like this is a cycle that's repeated round over and over again. And I feel like for some of you, you wait around maybe for this person to change, or like this person returns when you've got yourself back on your feet. And it burns you every time, because you're allowing this person to come back, because then they know exactly how to talk to you, they know exactly how to treat you, they know how it works. Basically, they know you, and they know what you're going to accept and what you're not. But if you it's something about changing how you behave and changing something that you're always doing, you have to change along with it, or you're going to get the same results. You think about it. If you don't change, like say for instance, you've been, I'm trying to think of an example. So like you're doing, I don't know, you wanting to, I'm trying to think. Let me think. Burst water pipe, right? You've got a burst water pipe and you keep fixing it with tape. But it keeps bursting, right? So you keep fixing it with the tape. So instead of like go out and buying a new pipe because it's a little bit more expensive, like you decided, I'm just going to keep taping it up. I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep putting that on to keep it working. But in the long run, you're actually perpetuating that leaky pipe. I hope this is making sense. So I do feel like for you, this is something here about, you know, you allowing yourself to heal instead of like jumping into something with this person again and expecting them to change and romanticizing it, because I feel like there is something here about romanticizing. Instead of just doing that, do something differently. There's something about, again, self-sabotage and being tempted to go back. Fire, again, because you're attracted to this person. There's more to life than attraction, my love. And I feel like there's a big, massive attachment there. So let's see what's going on for you, my love. Allow yourself to grieve. There's a lot of tears, a lot of uncertainty surrounding you right now. So let's see what's going on with you. We have here the 8 of Wands. Look at that. You want to communicate with this person. We've got the Chariot. Temperance. 8 of Cups. So I do feel like for some of you, you have walked away from this person, this situation, and you're trying to give it time. I do feel like you've wanted to communicate with this person exactly how you feel as well. But how is that serving you? I feel like this person's constantly doing this to you. But look, you're going towards a new beginning. If you do something differently, I feel like you're not doing it differently. You're doing things exactly the same as you did before. You're allowing people to treat you that way for some of you. And like, I'm sorry to be the one that's brutally honest, but you have to say no to these people. You have to do better for yourself and leave this person. Like, this person, if they're treating you badly, or they're not seeing you, they're not valuing you or who you are as a person, why are you keeping them around? Like, really ask yourself those sort of questions. Like, I just feel like this person's constantly trying to undermine how you feel. They know how to win you back round. Like, they'll go off with somebody else, they'll come back, like that sort of behavior. And even for some of them, like, that when they're not around, they just know that they can come back to you. But by doing something differently, by taking care of yourself and your needs, because I feel like for some of you, you don't take care of your own needs. You want to go and take care of somebody else, but you're not taking care of your own needs. What do you want out of a situation? I feel like this is going to, like, I would say to some of you as well, please, some of you, I don't know if you know about inner child work, maybe go and look this up. There's loads of information out there on inner child work, but I feel like there's something here about would if you had a child, would you allow your child to go through this, or would you go and help them through this? Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody has their choices in life, but you're choosing to be here, my love. You're choosing to let this person come back because you're attracted to them, or there's attachment there, or you think it's perceived love, and I feel like ultimately you're hurting yourself by keep perpetuating it, even though you want to leave. I feel like for some of you, you sort of knock off your intuition when it comes to this as well, and it's trying to tell you no. Like, give yourself time to just grieve this person, and you can see all this lovely abundance that comes with it, all the flowers and things like that as well. There's going to be emotions with that. So let's see. Give us some more in this situation, please. We have the Queen of Cups, the 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the Fool, and the Lovers. So I do feel like for some of you, you are looking for new love. Some of you maybe... I feel like for some of you, you feel like this person's your soulmate, or a connection here. And I feel like there's a real need to go on. There's something for... You're not communicating something. I feel it in me throat. I feel like some of you are pretty scared, actually, to go and see what else is out there. Some of you really want love. I'm not going to lie by what I'm saying. Some of you really want love. And the thing is, you're pushing it away the more that you sort of put that energy there. I feel like you've got a lot of love to give. There's a lot of love here that's wanting to spill out. But there's a sense of, actually, where's this love? I feel like there's a love deficit within you that needs to be addressed. I feel like for some of you, it's hanging around with friends again. For some of you, Three of Cups, friendships, celebrations, things like that. I feel like, you know, along the way, there is something I feel like I'm going to get some more on this in the other cards, but I feel like there's something about the way you perceive love and how it should be. And I feel like you're pretty scared in case you're going to miss out on opportunities with other people or miss an opportunity with this person from the past, but you're not going to miss out on anything if this person, again, if this person's treating you a certain way, like maybe they're not answering your calls, or they're not like, they're not valuing you and who you are, or they keep going off with other people, whatever that is to you. Like, I feel like you sort of, there's something here about an attachment, and there's something to do with your childhood as well. I'm saying the Six of Cups, but I'm saying it as like there's something from your childhood here, and it's come out in your adult life. Because I just feel like you want this love and acceptance, and you want this big love, but the thing is, you're sort of putting yourself on the sideline for love. And I feel like there's something here about a self-love deficit that needs to be addressed when you put everybody else before you. You know, there's something about that as well. So let's see. I just feel like you need to give yourself time to properly grieve and see what you want out of a relationship as well, because I don't feel like some of you are not clear about what you want. And I feel like for some of you, it's having them clear ideas of actually, what do I want from a relationship? Do I want marriage? Do I want, like, make that plan for yourself. You know, what do you want out of a relationship when it comes to dating? You know, what shared values do you have? Like, what, you don't even have to have shared values. I just feel like for some of you, it's actually having that goal of actually, what do I want from a relationship? Do you want somebody to just be loving and respectful towards you? Do you want somebody to accept you for who you are and that you accept them? Like, that sort of thing. Like, what do you want out of a relationship? Not something like willy-nilly, like they have to be good looking, or I would take looks out of the equation, quite honestly. Like, they don't, it doesn't matter. But I just feel like there's something here about like seeing things in the way that you perceive love. There's something about perception of love. And allowing yourself to grieve your past you as well. And you're not silly or stupid at all for things that have happened in the past. Like, you've learned from it, you know, and you continue to learn. So let's see what's going to come out in your potential future, please. So we have here courthouse. Some of you are taking this person to court. We also have here house, high honour, and main female. I do feel like for some of you, concentrating maybe on your home. And look, we had community that came out underneath. So I do feel like some of you are connecting more with your community. And maybe concentrating more on a little bit of work here as well. I do feel like this is about honouring yourself and your needs, with the high honour card coming out. Like, you deserve the love that you want. And because I feel like for some of you, don't like to cause conflict. And the thing is, if somebody's not going to step up for you, like, who is going to step up for you? Who's going to do that? Nobody. You need to do that, my love. You need to see yourself as valuable, as important as anybody else. Because I feel like for some of you, again, you put everybody else's needs before your own. And you don't honour yourself and how you feel. I feel like for some of you, you brush yourself off. You brush off how you actually feel in order to appease somebody else. And this is not this, like, I feel like for you, it's like understanding actually you do have needs. You're a living human being. You have needs, and you deserve to have them honoured. So I do feel like for some of you, concentrating maybe on your house here, getting your house in order. Something, some of you maybe selling a home, decorating a home, as well. And I feel like with the courthouse coming out, some of you are actually taking somebody to court here, or there's something here that needs to be, there might be a divorce coming in here for some of you, because you're putting yourself and your needs first. You're not allowing, I feel like you need to see yourself as this main female. Look at her. Look at her. She's absolutely stunning. She's taking care of herself. She's taking care of her needs. Some of you, it's something about Valentine's Day. Treating yourself. It is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, my loves. Go and treat yourself. Treat yourself. So, let me get a card to finish off with. We have Seen in the Dark. Sorry, I'm just looking for it. Concentrating. Right, Seen in the Dark. Here we are. Yes, it's dark. It's meant to be. Things are often darkest before the dawn, and there will be a sense of discomfort, and it is slow. Slow down. You'll find that there is golden discomfort. You may not discover it right away, but in surrender, you allow yourself to open up to discover it. The surrender activates your depth of inner sight, and here that you see what is being revealed. Your senses are heightened. You have access to deep wisdom, remembering that while it's super easy and easier than it's ever been to access information, wisdom, and deep knowing, that's also only ever truly accessed through connection to source, sustained awareness, and fully lived experience. And it's here that you get a really fit. Oh, one moment, sorry, I had to go and get something. So the surrender activates your depths, your inner sight, and it's here that you see what's being revealed. Your senses are heightened. You have access to deep wisdom, remembering that while it's super easier than it's ever been to access information, wisdom is deep knowing. That's only ever truly accessed through connection to source, sustained awareness, and your fully lived experience. And it's here that you get to really feel what it means to trust your instincts and begin to see in the dark. I surrender to my depths so that I can see in the dark. That's the affirmation. So look, there's a fear if you surrender, shit will get messy. The emotions might overflow, and you will not be who people think you are, want you to be. The invitation is to not reach outside of yourself and try to add things to fix a situation or react. Instead, take a deep breath, close your eyes, and be in the darkness and the unknown. Let it remind us, me, you, that the unknown is known to us. It is fertile ground for creative possibility. We do not know what to do here. We're not afraid of the dark, remember. It's where we grow our strongest roots. It's where, if we let yourselves be able to rest, repair, and regenerate, to tune out all of the external information and noise, and turn inwards and tune into your own magic and wisdom to receive our deepest visions and insight. So, I do feel like with this card, like, you do know already, and I feel like, again, you put your own feelings to the side, and like, people are not going to like that sometimes. We're going to have people that don't like us, quite honestly. We're going to have conflicts. The people are not going to like our perception of life and who we are as people, you know. But if you accept you for who you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, it's about accepting you and who you are, because you're beautiful, absolutely stunning. And if people can't accept you, that's on them. This is about you and who you are. Don't accept less than because you don't like yourself for whatever reason. Because I feel like for you, it's actually, you need to like yourself more than this person. Quite honestly, like yourself more and be like, do you know what? Actually, I'm really cool, thanks. And if you don't want to love me, I'll find somebody that will love me for who I am. And you will, because you're not hard to love. You are very lovable. Very lovable. Anyway, I love you all so much. Love you. Have the best day. Have the best Valentine's Day. Love yous. Bye.